That's my favorite. Big Federico Massetti guy, you know?
I finally get to use this one. Makes me happy. Kayo. Alright, let's see. How do we want to do today?
I like a new Prism.
I'm loving new Prism.
Yeah.
She's doing just about exactly what I wanted her to.
Okay.
Because I love the aggro, the battle tricks, the like instant speed stuff you can do.
Yeah.
That was the main draw.
Okay.
And this build is very fun. My first two games were pretty one-sided, and then I played Vincent last time. It was 1-1. Though that game was extremely fun because it's like I agree with what Corey was saying. It's like they're built to play each other.
Okay.
Basically, it really felt like they kind of were designed together because they both came in Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
So I have these weird counters where it's like he'd do something that would really negatively hurt me, and then I could do something right back.
That's cool.
So it's really fun.
Yeah.
This matchup. This matchup I'm a little more worried about.
Yeah, that's fair. I played into Corey's new Prism once. And you got that altar too.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
That's why I had to take a week off. Just waiting for all my stuff to come in. No, but I built this and then I built that. And then I just stray impulse bought Bolton because he was cheap. I was like, sure.
8. Also 8. You know what? This is what evens or odds.
Evens. Evils.
You like setting up, but also I have poppers. You go first.
Okay.
Probably no surprises here.
Yeah. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, have a lot of good fun.
Alright. You watched me shuffle, right?
Sure. No? Mulligan?
That's gotta genuinely be the worst hand this deck can produce.
Hey, at least so you can cycle, right? Like you have the ability to cycle cards through, and
I can't.
oh, Halo of Illumination.
Wow. Am I real? I have to pop Halo right now.
No way.
I'm not.
I feel like you gotta show the camera, like, yeah, here, I'll look away.
You watched me shuffle, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Bitch. We're gonna put this in. Can you guess what my hand looks like?
Oh no.
We're gonna do Prism first, and then we're gonna do the draw.
Oh, jeez. If you want, when you present cuts, I can just do this once or
Dude,
twice.
it is insane. Wow. I'll get a spectral shield, and then I'll draw from the halo.
Sure. Here, I'll even
Please, please.
give you the courtesy shuffle, and then just to be sure, there.
This draw needs to be something worthwhile, man. Okay, fine. All right.
You know, we're here.
We're here. We're doing this now. We're gonna Ravages, or it's gonna go again.
Sure.
Going in for 5. On hit, deals 1 arcane, goes into soul. We do gotta do this first.
Oh, sure.
Reveal the top, if it's yellow, goes into my soul.
Okay.
This time.
Pop.
I also have 1 floating as well.
Sure.
Reason being is because Vestige.
Mm-hmm.
Car went in my soul, so all my light stuff pitches for 1 more.
Sure.
Popping.
Yep, popping.
I'm gonna pick Footsteps.
Sure.
Got an Arsenal.
Okay.
I guess I didn't pick whatever.
Wonick.
That's the craziest hand I think I've ever seen in this game so far.
Just do that. Could this. This feels like the riskier play, but I'm here for a good time, not for a long time.
I like it.
Blood Rush Fellows.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you got the blue card.
I'll take it.
Maybe one of the blue cards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll draw 2. Do. Draw a discard. Coming in for 8/10 from the Bear Fangs.
No blocks.
No reactions.
I'll take 9.
Yep. Last turn.
Try it for 7. We'll go again. Attack actions get -1.
Okay. Block 6. After or block 3, but -1, it's a 6.
So pop still. We're gonna reprimand.
Okay.
Give it -2.
Sure. Go to take 4.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'll go to soul.
Okay.
Prism ability will trigger. Combat chain is still technically there, which
Yeah,
is
I'll
weird.
just leave it there as like a. Ooh.
Ah. There's stuff happening over here. Your addition.
Okay.
Card went to soul, so my pitches are 1 more for light card.
Okay.
Awaken.
Okay.
We're gonna come in for 4. Use its ability. I can banish,
Okay.
and then I'll draw 2.
Okay.
First Angel, first Herald.
Okay.
So let's do it. Here we go.
3 cards in hand. No blocks reactions.
No reactions.
Take 4.
Alright. And then we're gonna tone divinity.
Sure.
2 float. We'll draw 3.
Sure.
Another tone divinity. Draw
Sure.
3. We're gonna set up Genesis and a passing mirage and my turn.
Okay.
Not it?
Smite will trigger. Tunic will go up. Scab
Ooh,
skins.
rolling on scabbies, huh?
Math is still weird though.
Good old brute math.
Mm-hmm. It's weird, but I think it looks like this. This is CUNY attack. Where's the target of an attack? Strength was the chain attack is now resolve. So it's not an additional cost to do the things, so the other things don't matter. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to do it like that. Yeah, well, you know, hey, I already rolled.
Yeah, we rolled good.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but good.
I think it just looks like this because Genesis is too much value. Claw into Genesis, and then just Arsenal pass here.
Alright. You are correct, Genesis is way too much value.
Yeah.
So we're gonna lay a soul. Nope. Let's go in for 7 with no phantasm. I had going to soul. It does have go again. Trying to remember these.
Block 7
Okay.
on Intimidate on Scowling Flesh Bag, Might on Apex Bone Breaker. Evens odds. Evens.
Alright.
Blocking 7.
Alrighty. 4th go again. We're gonna banish it out too.
Okay.
This way.
No blocks. Move to take 4.
How many cards in?
3.
Move down.
Yep.
Arsenal.
Tunic to 3. Might breaks. Bellow?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
We take those.
Lose a life.
Yep.
Might off of Kayo on the back end. Draw 2.
Yep.
Claw for 4 into your angel. Or actually 5, 6.
Okay.
With go again. CNC for 6.
I'm gonna take 6.
Sure. Arsenal. Make an agility. Already made a might this turn. I'll move to end. Arsenal pass. That's not where that goes.
Seven, go again, no phantasm.
Okay.
Hit soul.
Seven, make a might.
Okay.
Or actually, did I? Yeah, no. Record round hits it.
-1 to action cards defending it.
That is what that says. No blocks reactions.
No reactions.
Take 5.
Just 1 soul.
Yep.
Prism ability.
Mm-hmm.
deal on arcane damage to you.
Sure.
And then at instant speed, I will Prism.
Okay.
Invoke the protection.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and pass up to you.
Okay. Commit you. Discarding a random card. Getting a might. Coming in for 6, 7, 8 with go again. 1 floating.
I'll declare no block.
Okay.
Ward 4.
Sure.
Take 4.
Yep. Remove 3 counters from tunic, gain a resource, go with a passing.
Yep. Six dominated, go again, no phantasm.
Okay. Throw 6.
It's pretty good, pretty good. Three cards new.
Correct.
We're gonna invoke.
Okay.
And I'll go in.
Okay. Man.
Yeah, good. GD arcane damage.
Yeah. Like the pop and start a turn. Oh wait, catch me up to speed. Did you instant that and then play the passing?
Yes.
Okay, I did not catch that. Okay.
Yeah, you probably looked up from like 2 passings.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I heard you say invoke, and you said passing. I thought you said pass. I'm like,
okay.
I didn't catch the passing. I'm like, wait, what the? How did that get there?
Yeah, third one in here.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Get to play 3 of those?
All 3 of them?
Let's choose go again.
It's pretty good, pretty good.
At you.
4, 5. Does might work on that?
Oh, it does. So 6.
There you go.
That is how math works.
Clear no box.
No reactions.
Ward 4, take 2.
Feels finicky.
Yeah.
And then passing.
Yeah. Five dominated. No phantasm. Go again.
Block 3. Go take 2.
Okay. Go on to the soul.
Yep.
Prism ability. Reverse. All of my light cards pitch 4 more. Rebirth coming into the arena lets me put a yellow action card from my graveyard to the top.
Okay.
So I'm going to take Erudition.
Okay.
To the top.
It's the one that draws cards when it hits.
Yes. A really good one.
Yeah.
Two float. 5 -1 to action cards defending it.
Sure. Block with a 7.
Okay. I will instant speed channel that.
Sure.
I don't have that one. It's like the one I don't have. 2 will pop.
Okay.
And 2 in.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
gonna
that's the
put
one
stuff
that lets
back.
you. Yeah. May I see your graveyard?
Yeah.
Cards, so that could be figments if you so chose. Could be things like Genesis or that's action, right? Let's just do yellow card. Swing big for 8. Quick and chicken if it doesn't hit.
Quick if it doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't work on my angels.
Yeah, but it does work on your heralds. But you're probably getting it anyway from Luminous, maybe, depending.
Yeah. I'll declare the blocks.
No reactions.
Take 4.
Move to end.
We're gonna break on it.
Sure.
Uh, 7 dominated, no phantasm on hit. Draw 2, hero soul.
Blocks reactions.
No reactions.
Take 7.
Go to the soul. We're going to draw 2. I don't know if I have Figment left, so we're going to check. 2 over 2. We're just gonna send a war tune for 6.
So there's always like this weird thing, right? I ran into this when I was playing for mine. I had like the Doom Breakers. I was playing as Brute, where it's like I was in this situation where the Brute popped this, but I was able to leverage it into another attack with Phantasmal Footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in this case I'm better off just to take the 6 on the off chance that you could pitch and have another Herald. So
I don't hate that decision because
No,
then you can
yeah.
3 Herald the turn, and
Yeah.
then now you're in a worse state.
right, so I'm gonna declare no blocks here
Yeah, that's fine.
and take 6.
Good soul. Alright. Arsenal.
Wild Ride. Draw and discard random. Boom. Crap. Okay.
6.
6 go again, yeah. Might token on the back end.
Do I have to clear no blocks?
No reactions.
Soul shield.
Sure. Makes sense.
We're gonna light a soul. Nope. Wow, I've missed a lot. Alright. 6.
Savage Feast for 6, discarding a random card. If I discard with 6 or more, I draw a card. Okay. No go again, just coming in for 6.
Yeah, I can play this.
Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, Arsenal pass.
They'll go into soul when
Yep.
the damage chain closes and
Yep.
Prism ability will activate.
Sure.
I do have this one. Because it was my pitch zone when I had to look last.
Alright, I'll draw for the pass.
Alright, 1 card in. We're at Arsenal.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it to you.
I'm going to, on your end step,
Yeah, you go.
get an agility. Okay.
Yeah.
Blood Rush Bell. Light on the back end.
Oh, come on.
Draw 2. Come in for 6 go again.
I'm going to declare no blocks.
I'm going to declare no reactions.
I'll take 6.
Okay. Bare Fangs. Draw, discard. Coming in for 8, 10.
Alright. No for show up time. It's too much. It's just too much. Just to really mess with you. 10.
Alright.
We're going to awaken the triumph.
Okay.
Right past you.
Okay. Might pop.
I can't wait to tell you that firsthand. I've been thinking that this whole game.
I'm like super tempted to pop scab skins here.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like I don't know if I definitely don't win this turn if I do. If I don't. You know what? Let's bring Kayo out. Kevin has to go back in the closet for a
Kevin's
second.
gotta go back. Oh my god, no. No.
Oh, you know what it is. What it is. You live by it, you die by it. So I'm just gonna arsenal and pass.
It really is wild.
Because I think I was in a position where I'm like, I didn't have any sources to go again, so it was like I could throw like a 6, or which I guess would be a 7 at you, which is not bad.
No.
It's gonna take cards out of your hand, but I'm like, if I can get like a 4 on the scab skins,
It's
I can send 2 attacks.
right
and I
where
can
you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me think.
Yep.
These are allies now, right?
It's still an illusionist attack for
Is
mirage
it?
purposes, I believe.
Is
Is there an illusionist ally?
I'm wondering if it's a white ally.
Oh, I understand. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
fair.
white
It's
angel
light
ally.
angel ally.
So passing
That's
mirage will
interesting.
apply to it, which is good.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. Fourth Gogan.
Okay.
And then this is gonna make it to where the banish card.
Uh-huh.
And all of your attack actions when they defend will get -1.
Okay. I'll block 4.
Actually, is that just in general? Yeah, it's just in general they all get -1. And you
Oh, wow.
control
Huh.
2x4.
Dang. Yeah.
Going for 5. Let's go in.
Mm-hmm.
No phantasm, by the way.
Mm-hmm. They got -1 anyway, which kind of blows. Block 3, go to take 2.
Yep. Triumph for 5.
Sure.
-1 as well. And this did go to soul. They don't have any buffs for that anymore.
Block 3, take 2.
Yeah. Soul. Passing.
Yep. That's pretty good. You might have me.
Triumph, go again. We're gonna do the banish.
Yeah. Block 3, take 1.
Okay. 3 cards in.
Mm-hmm.
Your addition.
Block 3. agility token. Reckless. No, you got it.
A scab, man.
I know.
What was that hand like?
It was just a bunch of 6s. None of it had go again. None of it really had a way to get
so
go
you couldn't
again.
like present enough threat. Then.
No, it was like my best hope was like I could do like a send packing for 7, which didn't feel bad. I'm like that. I mean, it feels.
No.
It was the principled thing to do.
I'm at a life where like it doesn't feel good, but because I had this up, it made that hand way less valuable at that point. Because then it's like, okay, well, 1 block from hand and that, and I still have 3 cards to come back from. So it's like, it's still probably the more correct decision, but it is like, I can see why you're like, man, if this hand, if I had like 1 more action point.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, it was one of those things, I'm like, my worry was if I didn't do the scab skins, what happened was probably going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And then like my thought was if I get a 4, you know, I can attack and then come in at like the passing.
Yeah,
you know,
and you're gonna clear the angel. You know, this is the last one too.
You know,
you're gonna clear the passing, and at that point, my only way to win really is like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And at that point, it's like if I'm having to rely
6,
on this,
you know.
it's gonna take too long.
Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you know. So
but,
yeah.
No, I almost fully agree with the scab skin thing, but it's just crazy. That was
I know. You know, it is what it is, right? You know,
you live by the brute, die by the brute.
Die by the brute, and like. You know, I can't be too upset. I've been trying to think about this. You know, I heard someone say a while ago that it's like, if getting a 4 on the scabs wins you the game, you got a 50, or at least puts you in a position to win it. It's a 50% chance. Whereas, like, what are your odds of winning if you don't roll the scabs?
Yeah,
and I'm like, well, I feel like I have less than a 50% chance of winning if I don't roll the scabs here.
Yeah.
You know, like I was worried what happened there was going to happen regardless. It's like, you know what, roll the scabs, take the shot. You know, throw the damage at you, throw the damage at the passing, then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now I'm making that phantasm matter.
And getting rid of the passing was probably the biggest reason why you had to do it, because you're looking at like he's still got an angel, he's still got he's presenting at least 2 attacks free, and then that third one's taking my hand anyway. Yeah. So it's like you don't want that to happen anymore. Yeah. That opening hand was 3 Celestial Reprimands and Light of Soul. So I'm looking at this like I can't even sift this. I can't do anything. I can't even block with this hand right now. There's no block in my hand right now. So that's when you're like, I didn't want to have to Halo so quickly. You know, the value for Halo in this matchup mainly is, do you know about the attacking an angel with go again thing?
Yeah, there's like the whole thing where it's like I'm attacking the angel and you can ping yourself 1 damage and then you just and then it's like
there's that, and then there's also the main one that I find is with Triumph specifically when it comes out at blanket -1s. So if I notice that you block with like exact pop, what I can do is pop Halo and play that Figment out, and then that's when I'm going to be able to reduce that pop down. And at that point, you've definitely not blocked enough to stop the Herald, so it's going to hit go into Soul too, and it continues my turn completely.
You know, and the wild thing with Kayo is like, I think he's, as a brute, I think he's one of the worst into Prism.
Yes, I agree.
You know, because he gets away with running his blue 5 block 6s. You know, and it's like, or not blue
5s.
Blue 3 block 5s. You know, so it's like he gets away with that into most matchups, but then against Illusionist, all of a sudden all those 5s aren't looking
That's
so
why
good.
Dromai was seeing so much play right now too, is because you can kind of cheat. What's kind of interesting was that turn where you're like, I think I should just take this Herald because I could present a 3rd one.
Yeah.
If you didn't. I did have a loaded up Herald. I could send a 3rd one if you did on that.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's definitely the correct choice there, because then it's like, well, now you're losing so much hand that's not worth it anymore.
Yeah, like I said, I was on the other side of it. It was actually against, I think it was against Starland. He was on
Oh, yeah?
he was on Reiner at the time, and like Dromai had just come out, so I was playing like Footsteps, Dunebreaker, Ember Mall,
Yep,
like
all the classics.
all the classics that it's like in retrospect, it's like, yeah, maybe that card's not as good as we thought it was. But you know, it's like Snapdragons and Snatch, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. But it was like I came in with this Ember Maw or something, and like he pops it. I'm like, cool, Phantasmal Footsteps. And then it was like another Ember Maw or Dunebreaker or something, and he's just ripped another card from his hand in the process.
That was very fun though.
Mhm.
I had some very fun games today. Prism, I think, is scratching the itch that I hope she would. You know, I picked up a couple heroes that I thought would, and it just didn't. But this one, I can tell even if like things don't go the way I want it to, just her playstyle alone, it's definitely up my alley. Because I like that like. So I have a feeling about Kano specifically. Your opponent kind of has to make the mistakes for your value to come out.
A little bit.
Like if somebody really knows their Kano matchup, you're almost doomed.
If they know it and they've like sideboarded for it.
Yeah.
You know, but
that's why it's like with this, it's like I like the wizard combat tricks, but I want it to be more consistent and more in my control. Sure, the phantasm still is out of my control.
Yeah.
But there's from playing Dromai for so long, I learned that the lessons of I'm taking cards out of my opponent's hand. I'm able to manage resource still, and because I had that, like this is my first time bringing Prism in.
Yeah.
But I still have that understanding of phantasm so down that like I'm having success already.
And I think like there's enough workarounds that it's like between the passing, between those heralds that are giving -1
And the
reprimands, and like the reality is like if a deck relies on 6 power poppers more often than not, you just don't
not
care.
worth it, yep.
You know.
And then even if you have more, like you're gonna have to pop me 10 times in the game.
Yeah. And if
Before it
I'm
really
going
starts
after
to
your
get-
passing mirage, like you're happy with that because that's
Yeah,
not
it's
you,
a whole
you know?
full hand turn. Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, like, maybe I need to play more aggressively there. If I just ignore it and go right for face